And we are about ready to go. And the crowd will apparently be screaming this way throughout the bout. For the WBA version of the heavyweight title, Muhammad Ali at 221, age 36. Leon Spinks at almost 201. They were checking for Brown Bottle in Spinks' corner at the request of Angelo Dundee. Now the fight is underway. Ali moving on his toes, dancing. There'll be no rope-a-dope, he says. Spinks pursuing. Ali, the bigger man, with the longer reach. But will he try to mix it up? So far, Ali merely dancing. It'll be interesting to see if Ali, because he's the bigger man, tries to out-muscle Spinks at some point in ring center. Ali with two quick flicking lefts that missed. Ali missing again. That's been a significant mark of Ali during his decline. The absence of timing in his punches. Ali with a left. Certainly, he is not rope-a-doping. He is not giving away the round the way he did in the prior fight. As the two clinch, and Ali is willing to maul with him and muscle with him. Spinks missing with the left, trying to get inside. Spinks a brawler, an alley fighter. First round action, and a minute to go. The crowd much more excited than the action has been exciting. Spinks keeps coming at Ali, gets him against the ropes. Spinks, a wild man. The referee finally gets between them. Spinks laughing, looking at the referee, as if derisive, perhaps. Counting down to the end of round one, and the younger man is mauling the older man, not skillfully, but mauling him. We're counting down to the end of the first round, and Ali is missing. The second round just underway. The first round, Spinks the aggressor, mauling. Sam Solomon told Spinks he's trying to gouge you. Ali fighting from memory. Ali now against the ropes, where he told me he would not be. Ali, telltale sign, missing with his punches in the first round. But still, far too early to tell. Far too early. 30 seconds into round two. But Spinks keeps coming. Ali on his toes, dancing. But he must not just dance, he must be able to score. Right there, he tried to go, punching down, but not effectively at all. Spinks is convinced that Ali cannot hurt him. So he keeps coming and coming. 1 minute gone in this, the second round. Ali slipping punches there, but where is his left jab? He punches downward futilely with the right. There's the left jab, but with no sting. That's the blow he's got to use to keep Spinks off him. He is oh so easy to hit, Ali said before the fight. But so far, he has not really hit him. And there is Spinks hauling him, swinging him around. Spinks at 201, Ali at 221. And Spinks with a smile again, saying, come on. The flicking left into Spinks's face. That's there for the first time. Ali with a couple of lefts and a right in combination. For the first time. Round two. Less than a minute to go. Punching downward like that. Ali has been futile. Spinks has been effective in that bomb and in ducking, putting the head down. 40 seconds left in the second round. Spinks said he would bob and weave in this fight, thus diminishing the easy target he has been in the past. There Ali scored with a left and a right. In the second half of this round, Ali has begun to put some punches together. 15 seconds left as you're counting down in the second round. Clearly an improved round for Ali. From the overhead shot, the start of round three. Ali up and dancing on his feet. From 20 seconds before the start of the round on. Ali, who started to put punches together in the second half of round two. No rope-a-dope, no giving away the round. Ali on most scorecards at ringside won the second round. That's unofficial, of course. Unofficial scorecards at ringside. Now Ali seeking to call upon all his guile, all his experience. The youngster seeking to go after him, feeling that Ali cannot hurt him. Ali missing as again, look how he goes down. Spinks, how he crouches, and Ali hits over him. Spinks has been effective with that crouch in a defensive sense. But in a defensive sense. Ali trying there with a combination. This is third round action. Trying to level Ali against the ropes. Scored with one of those blows. Ali with the old right lead, and he landed it. Spinks with the mouthpiece much in evidence. Ali using the left more and more. clinch. This hasn't been the most skilled fight you've ever seen. This is not the old Ali, but how could it be? He is 36, and he misses so often, but he's also scoring more. And so far, Spinks has not been able to connect. Ali using the left partly to keep him off, and Ali slipping punches just out of range, dancing. 3 rounds in a row on his toes. And then, after throwing combinations, clinching. The end of round 3 coming up. Okay, Ali in the corner. Let's go to Frank Gifford and Sly Stallone.
Howard with Sylvester Stallone and Leon Spinks just about lived your movie Rocky last winter. Have you ever felt such electricity, excitement?
No, never, and I've seen many, many fights, but this fight seems to have an air of intensity about it and intelligence. Every fight, I mean, every punch, every movement seems to be calculated to land. There's no wasted energy. I don't know, people probably can't see on the television, but ringside, the intensity in the eyes, this is almost like a mathematically precision type fight. I find it extraordinarily interesting.
Fascinating, these two men, as they go. Okay, we're ready to go again. We're going to enjoy it. Let's go back to Howard.
Okay, Frank, I agree with you, Sly, about the intensity. But however calculated the punches may be, they are not connecting that often or effectively. Round 4. Ali against Leon Spinks. Leon Spinks, basically wild and uncontrolled, but more control than I've ever seen him before. Bobbing and weaving, as he suggested he might do, using a crouch. Ali sometimes having the punch downward. Ali staying on his toes, says he's conditioned himself to fight. Not just lost weight, but is ready to fight 15 rounds. Spinks after Ali against the ropes. Ali clinching and getting away from the ropes. More difference in strategy in these early rounds. It must be stressed. Spinks missing with that right. If Ali were really sharp with his combinations and with his left, heaven knows what he might be doing. They're in a clinch. There you saw Ali when he has to punch down is not effective. Halfway through the 4th round, the intensity, as Sly Stallone put it, remains. But now Spinks after Ali. Spinks connecting. Spinks scoring with the right. And with Ali's back to us, it may be that he hurt Ali. It is hard to tell. Spinks suddenly, the great aggressor, all over Ali. And Ali appears perfectly composed. However, he's in the corner against the ropes where he doesn't want to be. And it is Spinks who is setting the tone for the fight. Clearly, at this point, live from the Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. That's the right that's scored by Ali. We are coming to the end of round 4. And that one flurry by Spinks there, 2 lefts. This round, Spinks has begun to get to Ali. Ali has not been able to slip the punches as he did in the prior rounds. The end of the round coming up. fifth round underway. Dundee told Ali between rounds, "You've won 3 rounds so far. Keep it up. You're setting him up right." Maybe he is, but clearly in the 4th round, Spinks started to come on. Now in the 5th round, let's see if Ali can sustain in the sense of slipping Spinks's punches and can start to put his combinations together even more. In my opinion, the great excitement has been the crowd more than the quality of the bout. Subjective opinion. We're almost a minute into round 5, and Ali keeping Spinks at bay with the flicking left, which half the time has not been hitting. You saw Ali miss with the left. Spinks on the inside, connected with a left. A minute 10 seconds gone in round 5. 25 years in sports, I have never heard a crowd like this. Never. Ali with a left to the head. Ali with a left and a right and a left and a right. Ali scoring well. Spinks missing. Spinks wildly trying to get in, but it was Ali who landed the cleaner punches. In fact, his best flurry of the evening. This is round 5. Spinks scored with a good left. Ali trying to cover up. One minute to go in the 5th round. Spinks coming at Ali, but Ali more effective in this round by far than he was in the last. Ali punching with him. Spinks with a good, fine counter right. He is hurt. Ali, this fight picks up its pace. Now it's a good action fight. Remember, Leon Spinks is unafraid. He is impervious, or so it seems to pain. Ali in the center of the ring, willing to go at it with him. What a difference from the beginning of the last fight, when Ali conceded the early rounds with the rope-a-dope. We're counting down to the end of round 5, and they went at each other in this round. The bell for round 6. Between rounds, you can hear what they were being told, the fighters in their respective corners. Sam Solomon was exhorting Leon Spinks. He's got to get inside, and he's got to be effective on the inside. Ali fighting infinitely more effectively in the early rounds this time than he did the last time, when, as we have stressed, he was using just a rope-a-dope. You saw the right uppercut, and it got to Spinks. Standing in ring center, Ali on his toes, balanced. Spinks always pursuing, but Ali flicking the left. Remember, Ali with the right lead is extremely effective, always has been, but it's a dangerous punch. his ability to take a punch, part of his legend as a fighter. How he drew upon every last resource in Manila against Joe Frazier. Apparently done in at the end of round 10. He came back big. Spinks is wildly pursuing Ali. He's not doing it with any evidence of boxing skill. Just pursuing a tough kid. Doesn't know how to stop. Ali with a good right. Ali dancing. Ali with a good left and dancing away. Spinks pursuing, but puzzled, not scoring. Ali growing in his confidence and growing in his willingness to mix it up. It's a tactical fight by Muhammad Ali up to this point, not by Leon Spinks, who has never been called a tactical fighter. Ali with the two quick left jabs, a third, a fourth, dancing, fifth, sixth, seventh, scoring with the left. Spinks finally with a left. Spinks wildly after Ali. Spinks mauling. 20 seconds, and you see it in the lower right-hand corner, counting down. Ali clinching with the younger man. End of the round, almost upon us. Live for round 7. The deafening din continues. Ali against Spinks. Ali quickly with a couple of lefts. Ali with two flicking lefts that land only glancingly, but they do land, and presumably they score. Spinks trying to get in, trying to score. But Ali, with all of his years of experience, apparently in far better condition than in his last fight against Spinks, using that experience, relying upon it. Spinks in that crouch, and Ali punching downward. Again, two flicking left jabs. 1 minute into the 7th round. Spinks trying desperately to connect, to hurt the former champion. Spinks with a good right. The upper shoulder and neck as he had Ali against the ropes. The one place Ali doesn't want to be, against those ropes. This is not George Foreman. This is not 1974. This, says Ali, is no time for the rope-a-dope. Spinks with a left that landed. The right did not. 7th round action. Ali with a right lead uppercut picked off by Spinks's glove. A minute to go in the 7th round. A good flurry of combinations by Muhammad Ali. We have 30 seconds left in round 7. And Ali is still on his toes. You can see him bouncing, moving. Part of Spinks' problem. A right by Spinks glanced along Ali's chin, the left side of his chin. You see the count down to the end of round 7. Spinks has scored very little in this fight. Right there you saw him miss as the round ends. Okay, let's go to Frank Gifford.
Okay, Howard, with me, Larry Holmes, WBC heavyweight champion. Larry, your thoughts so far?
Well, Ali's he's doing a real good job. He's boxing Spinks. All he has to do now is hold and maintain his boxing. Spinks can't win this fight if Ali can keep it.
You said something to me every time Spinks went into that crouch, Ali was doing what?
Throwing the left hook with the right hand. See, when Spinks go into the crouch, he comes up. Ali jabs, Spinks duck, comes back up. He's open for the right hand, and he's vulnerable for that. So all he got to do is keep doing what he's doing, and he might stop this guy.
I know you're enjoying it. You've lost your voice. Larry Holmes, now back to you, Howard.
Thank you, Frank. Holmes is right, of course, and his appraisal on the fight thus far is right. Remember, Larry is the WBC heavyweight champion. He won that thriller over Kenny Norton last June in Las Vegas. Ali is outboxing Spinks, using his movement, his wisdom, his experience. But it's only the 8th round. When Spinks goes into that crouch, Ali would do well to punch upward with the uppercut rather than downward if he can. The 8th round. Spinks missed with his left. Ali connected with his counter left. 45 seconds into round 8. Round 8. Good left and a right by Ali. That shook Spinks up. Spinks comes right back trying. But it was Ali who scored the clean blows. Good left-right combination. Oh, that time Spinks got through to Ali with a left and a right when he had him against the ropes. Minute 25 gone in the round. Referee Lucien Joubert doing an efficient job. Decently positioned. Ali trying to land again with the combinations, but not connected. Ali punching upward that time with the right. Spinks wild, missing. Ali with the right lead, connected. Ali giving him a boxing lesson. Ali dancing right there. The old movement, or at least a semblance of it. Ali with the left again. Ali with the left and the right. This crowd is going crazy. Bundini is banging on the canvas right next to me in Ali's corner. He has gone crazy, berserk. Ali scoring again. Leon Spinks, a befuddled fighter in this round. 25 seconds to go. You see it counted down. 20 seconds left in the round. Our clock a little behind the count, you see that. Ali again with the combinations. the bell, round 9. The fight taking a perspective now. Ali showing evidence of being an extraordinary champion, or certainly a very good one, is giving young Leon Spinks a boxing lesson up to this point. But that's the perspective on this fight as of now. Round 9. See that left? Again, the combinations. Spinks, as you can see there, missing. Ali's head out of range. Ali with the left. Then in the crouch. If Ali ever comes up with a right uppercut, Spinks will know it. Spinks got in a good left there, but his scoring has been few and far between. Ali in ring center, not dancing now, standing flat-footed, ready to mix it up. A change of pace, maybe an evidence of some fatigue, hard to tell. But Ali is not setting the pace at the moment. Right there, he again with the combination. But he is clinching more in this round so far. With a minute 45 in it gone. Again, Ali with the left. Spinks trying to counter with the right. Having all kinds of trouble. Punching down, Ali has trouble. Again, you saw Ali miss punching down. 9th round action. 35 seconds left. Ali with a quick combination, another left. Ali cut back on his pace a bit in this round. Spinks scoring with a right. Now there's a little more movement, but there he is, flat-footed again, and using the left effectively. The end of the round. We'll have more championship boxing from the Superdome in New Orleans after this. Back for round 10. Between rounds, the commission checked the contents of the brown bottle in Leon Spinks' corner. Apparently found nothing undue. 10th round action. Ali in command of the fight. Boxing like that with the quick combinations. Scoring repeatedly. Pacheco, Ali's former doctor, sitting behind me, saying to me between rounds, I didn't believe that he could still come up with this kind of effort. So far, he has. It's been the hallmark of his career. Even a little bit of a shuffle. That shows you how he feels. He's in command of this fight. He reverts back to the shuffle. Well, he said in the interview, I will destroy Leon Spinks. And he seems to be, up to this point, in the process of doing it. You see the count. This is round 10, scheduled 15-rounder. On his toes again, unlike round 9, changing his pace, shifting his tactics, using the years, the know-how. Look at that left getting in there. Spinks in the crouch. Spinks wildly mauling and clinching, but not scoring. Ali, so purposeful, so sure of himself. What an extraordinary career. What an extraordinary man he has been in every way. Dancing now, and it's the 10th round. No evidence of fatigue. Spinks is tired. Ali is there with the combinations. And the pattern is now clear. This fight has taken form. Okay, the end of round 10. The crowd unendingly on its feet. Look at that mob. And now, let's look at Leon Spinks. Let's see if we can hear it.
Push yourself. Push yourself. You got to push it. Gotta push yourself, Leon. Gotta push yourself now, okay? You got to push. You got to push.
The guy ain't even there, and you ain't doing nothing about it. You're right in front of him, and you're not doing nothing to him. Come on, Leon. Leon. The guy is there.
Yes, man. Hold it up. Hold on.
Leon. Yes, Leon. You got to go.
Get off.
You
gotta get off.
You got to go these days.
Keep wiggling.
All right, you got to move. You got to move. You got to move. Easier said than done. He's facing one of the great fighters of all time, who has pulled forth one last effort. It is this fighter who throughout his boxing life has had the movement. Not recently, not against Young, not against Shavers, not against Evangelista, and not against Spinks the last time. But this time, yes, he hit Spinks with a good right there. 11th round action. Spinks, look at Ali. That's Ali. The right had connected, and he played a little bit of possum, like the old Ali. I'm not telling you he is nearly as good as he was, nor would he 3-4 years ago. But he is doing what he has to do against this opponent. Now Spinks is trying to strike back. It is the 11th round, and Spinks has a long way to go, according to most of the scoring here at ringside, unofficial scoring. Spinks, the aggressor there.
Everything else come together.
Ali now moving again. The head, the shoulders. Spinks coming after him. Ali clinching, tying him up. Lucien Joubert separating the fighters. Good right by Ali after a left lead. Hurt Spinks. In the first 2 rounds, Ali seemed off in his timing, was missing frequently. I thought it might be a telltale sign, but it was not. Ali has come on, and that left scored again. And Spinks, the younger man, no longer has the freshness about him. The courage is there. The swings are wild. The right went over Ali's head. Ali seeking to measure him, but not connecting himself. 27, 26, 25, round 11. Spinks wildly trying to come back. Spinks pursuing. Well, we're going to stay between rounds. And this time we'll go to Muhammad Ali's corner. Ali sits down. Spinks became the aggressor in that round again, as you once again look at the huge crowd. Now let's listen to Ali's corner.
Yes, you are. Sock him and lock him. This fight is great in the Manila fight. You lay all over that sucker. Stay being Ali! Beautiful. Ali! Left hooks, right uppercuts are beautiful. Mouthpiece. Stay me. Third turn. Let's go. Stay me. Keep my line before you. Third turn.
All right, you're looking at Ali. I hope you heard some of what went on in that corner. I know it's difficult, but he asked a friend, Lloyd Wells, am I winning? Wells said you're way ahead. And then you heard Dundee sock him. It's the 12th round. And Spinks has got to try desperately to get through Ali's defenses. Ali will want to be careful. At the same time, Ali will want to score and keep scoring. Just to show you how Ali was uncertain in his own mind about this fight. He leaned over and asked, am I winning? And Lloyd Wells told him yes. We are in the 12th round. And Ali, if he believes he is winning by as much as so many around me at ringside seem to think he is, wants to protect that lead to a point where for Spinks to win, he would have to win by a knockout. Thus, use that left, keep him away, score the points. Ali using all of the years, as I have said. Yet note the doubt in the fighter's own mind. Am I winning? As many years as he's been in the ring. Look at that with the left. Spinks became the aggressor in the last round, though wildly so. Now, Ali is in charge of the pace again, measuring the opponent, scoring with his combinations. See that? Sometimes he misses, like there, and then he connects. And the inexperienced Spinks struggling to get through. But he is not fighting in the Olympics, and he is not fighting Scott Ledoux. He is fighting the man that he astonishingly upset. Ali scoring repeatedly there with the combinations as the crowd goes wild. We're coming to the end of round 12. Ali with the right lead, then the left, scoring again. Row! Howard. Round 13. Between rounds, Sam Solomon implored Leon Spinks, you got to fight your fight. You've been fighting his fight. You got to keep punching. You got to find a way to hit him. Well, other fighters, greater fighters, have had to fight Ali's fight, like Joe Frazier. And so, in the 13th round, Leo Spinks' back is against the 4 strands that are the rope strands here. 4 of them. Spinks desperately trying to score. Desperately trying to get to the former champion. But unable to look at that. Now, Ali is having fun. A touch of the shuffle. And then the dance from side to side. Sensing he's in command. Knowing it, in fact. Now, tying up Spinks in the clinch. Just a quick combination there. Only 1 blow landed, then tying up Spinks again. Getting perhaps a little rest, but still setting the tone of the fight with that left. Notice the way he is clinching and tying Spinks up. He is fighting with a cautious wisdom now, trying to preserve his apparent wide lead. Look at that left, and again, and Spinks unable to get at him. Of course, he's fighting. Spinks is Ali's fight. Spinks with the right lead, but Ali with the head going away, and it landed only glancingly. Ali there with 2 lefts and a right. We're coming close to the end of round 13. 30 seconds left, and the countdown. Look at Ali with that left, and Spinks without any movement at all. A tired fight. Still on his toes, still game. But that left has been in his face almost all night from the 4th round on. The end of the round coming up. 14 in the Superdome. Ali has had a wild bull in front of him. Spinks trying to attack now savagely and has treated him as a young bull with so much to learn. There's Ali. Now he's got the young man totally in hand. He is an overwhelming leader in this fight. He is doing virtually what he wants to do. He need only exercise that degree of caution that will prevent any accident by way of a knockout. To him, that's all that he has to be concerned about now. This fight nears its end, one has the feeling that Bob Dylan struck the proper note in his great song, Forever Young. May your hands be always busy. May your feet be always swift. May you lay a strong foundation when the winds of changes shift. And every time the winds of changes have shifted in the life of Muhammad Ali, he has found a way to come back to triumph. That's the mark of the man. 14th round action. We're in the final minute of the round. Spinks there with a double up left that scored. Leon Spinks, game. Certainly at Montreal, one of the bravest fighters I have ever seen. Leon Spinks will be back. Sure, he needs more experience, but this kid is so tough. He is so game. You can bet that he will be back. We're approaching the end of round 14. One round to go, and boxing history apparently in the offing. Superdome, and this is the climax, maybe the anti-climax. In your homes, you've heard this crowd incessantly through 15 rounds. The fight started slowly. It picked up as Ali set the tone and the pace. Now, Spinks trying to jab back, trying to get to Ali. Ali clinching, tying him up. Wanting now just to make assurance, double sure. Dancing, using the left. Again, the clinch to tie Spinks up. Leon getting those punches in the face. trying to fight back, coming up with a right uppercut. We will stay with this fight for the decision. There'll be no commercial break when it's over, as Ali still flicks with the left. We're a minute, 25 seconds into the final round. Now you watch that countdown as Ali flicks away. The jab again. Spinks missing over the head with the left. Spinks with a good right, but Ali ties him up. I wonder how many thought that Ali could put on this kind of fight. Now, at this late point in his career, I know I did not. In truth, I did not. But look at Ali, standing there in ring center, made his whole battle plan stand up. A jarring right against Spinks by Ali. Spinks coming back. See that quick left of Spinks? But it missed. Ali's head had slipped the punch. Watch the count as we count down the final seconds of the fight. This crowd pushing in on us. Dangerous crowd conditions. Spinks desperate. The fight just about over. Ali tying him up again. Ali, the wise fighter. Ali, one of the great fighters, certainly, we have ever seen. The fight is over. They keep fighting, but it's over. There is a wild surge to the ring. Lloyd Wells just fell on the apron next to it. Ali is on the ground. They are pouring in on Ali. It is a bad situation. The police are now surrounding the ring. They're trying to protect people, and it is almost impossible. I am going to try to go into the ring. It may not be possible. Here is Chris.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a mess here at ringside. Ali rooters are beside themselves, and happily so. A full-fledged heavyweight, which he's always been. And to punctuate what you just saw, Muhammad Ali has always had one physical advantage, regardless of who he fought. And that is an advantage in the reach department. 80 inches. Tonight, Spinks with 76-inch reach. Spinks never had a chance. He was so confused and so befuddled against the former heavyweight champion. And if our unofficial scorecards here at ringside are anywhere near accurate, I would think that Muhammad Ali will have won back the heavyweight championship for the third time. 11 years older than Spinks, 20 pounds heavier. And if there was ever a boxing lesson given to an inexperienced, confused heavyweight who weighed 201 pounds, you have just seen it. There were no knockdowns if you just joined us. Neither fighter marked. And of course, that's been a trademark of Muhammad Ali. Got the cleanest face of anyone that's had the great number of fights that he has had. The prophet, the poet, the preacher,